so first up we got this Infinity War Thor, or Infinity Saga Thor from Avengers Endgame. And Thor is one of my favorite characters. I especially loved him in Avengers Endgame. So I had to have this figure, and I got my cap for back there. I just need Iron Man. I actually talked about these next two books from Half Price Books in my other video, but I couldn't find them, but here they are. This is the Vision issue 4 and Vision issue 3. And these are from the Icon series, but I was just saying that I got them because I thought maybe with Vision still in the MCU and those loose ends still being untied, there being a lot of loose ends surrounding Vision, maybe they might revisit some of this material, and so that's why I thought these were good. And I got them for $1.50 each, I believe. And next up is Spawn Blood Feud issue 3. This is a really cool Tony Daniel cover. I got this one for $1.50. Not sure what happened to the price tag. And another Blood Feud. This cover looks really cool too. I believe another Tony Daniel cover, issue 2 of Blood Feud. This one I got at a Half Price Books also. This one I paid $200. I paid $2.50 for. I just really like this Clayton Crane cover, Venomverse #1. This next one I got from the South Austin Half Price Books location. It's Hellblazer issue 5, and I paid $1 for it. I just grabbed it because it's an early Hellblazer story. They did have quite a few Hellblazers, but this was the earliest I could find, and it was $1, and it's issue 5. And it appears to be in really nice shape too. This next one's pretty interesting. I remember seeing this in the Wizard magazines when I was a kid, and I was like, this looks weird. Like, do I even want to read this? But I am a big fan of Predator, and I'm a big fan of the Justice League. So JLA versus Predator. Another interesting thing about this particular book is that I don't think it's ever going to get reprinted unless somehow the books end up, unless somehow the franchise properties of Predator end up with Warner Discovery. I don't think these will ever be reprinted, and it's in really nice shape. I paid $3 for that one. So I picked these up at Half Price Books also, and I paid $1.50 each. So these are the Heroes Return variants. Captain America, this is from, I believe, the Mark Waid run. Yeah, Mark Waid, Ron Garney. And I got 2 of those for $1.50 a piece. They also had the Avengers Heroes Return. I paid $1.50 for that one. And they had the Fantastic Four Heroes Return, issue 1. These next books, I was actually surprised, and I didn't just grab all these at one visit, so it's not like you can just go to Half Price Books and find tons of this stuff. This is from like different visits. They're just sitting there waiting. But from this one visit, I actually did find these like next, I want to say 10 books or so. But yeah, Justice issue 1, amazing Alex Ross cover. I paid $1 for that one. And I also found the connecting cover, Justice issue 1, with the Villains connecting cover, wraparound, or wrap cover, but it looks so cool. Paid $1 for that one. Justice issue 2, another awesome Alex Ross cover. Justice issue 3. I really thought I was going to find the whole run there, but it is missing a few. I'm not sure if I'm missing like 1 or 2, but I know it's pretty close. Justice issue 5. Justice issue 7. Really cool Hawkman cover. Justice issue 8. Love this Flash cover. You just see Captain Cold there kind of just quaking in his little snow boots. Justice issue 9. This is one of my favorite Shazam covers and Black Adam covers. Justice issue 10. Really cool Green Arrow Black Canary cover. Justice issue 11. One of my all-time favorite Green Lantern covers, specifically Hal Jordan. And that was it for those. I'm not sure which ones I'm missing. I think I'm missing like 2 issues of that. And then the next stuff I found on a more recent visit is this Infinite Crisis. So I picked up issue 4, and I paid $2 for that one. I picked up issue 5, and I paid $2 for that one. So this particular issue, I believe, is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as Black Beetle, or Blue Beetle, I'm sorry, as Blue Beetle. It might be like him in costume, or it might be his first appearance. There is another cover, I think it's a Jim Lee cover, and it shows Jaime Reyes in full costume leaping off the cover. And that one is, I guess, the more in-demand one, but this one's also sought after, and it is a key issue for that reason. But yeah, really cool George Bettis cover. And here's issue 4. Love that cover art too. And then this one right here is every time I see this one, I find myself picking it up. I definitely want to send them in, get them graded, keep the one that has the highest grade, and then maybe let go of the other ones. But I absolutely love this cover. And if you love this cover too, let me know, because it's one of the best Green Lantern covers of all time. You literally see the entire Green Lantern Corps taking on Superboy Prime, and it's just really cool. And there's also, I believe, Golden Age Superman there, and Power Girl. Like, this is everybody in the DC universe taking on Superboy Prime, but it's really cool because it prominently features the Justice League. I love that. Oh, this is a Jim Lee cover. I actually thought this was a George Bettis cover. I love that Jim Lee managed to squeeze in all of these characters onto this cover. And the last one, Infinite Crisis issue 3, and I paid $2 for that one. Really cool Wonder Woman cover. This is a George Bettis cover, and this is absolutely one of my favorite, all-time favorite Wonder Woman covers. These next ones are from my LCS. This is Star Wars Darth Vader variant, issue 29. I just love this cover. I paid cover price for this one. Captain America and the Winter Soldier special. I paid cover price for this one. I haven't read it yet. Blade Vampire Nation issue 1. I actually talked a little bit about this. I do want to do an in-depth video on this, but I don't know if I'm going to get to. But yeah, this was really good. DC vs. Vampires All Out War issue 5 of 6. Can't wait to read this one. Deceased War of the Undead Gods issue 4 of 8. Can't wait to read that one either. And back to half price book stuff. So I found this Unsacred, and I paid $2 for this one. It looks like some sort of sketch cover variant, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm not familiar with that series, so if you've read and you like it, you can let me know. This one right here was $1.50, and it's a Venom book, so I went ahead and picked it up. But I'm not sure, I don't know too much about this issue. It's Venom issue 9. I think that's from the Mike Remender run. And I saw this one and I paid $2 for it. Star Wars Obi-Wan and Anakin issue 1. Not sure if that's a key. When I see Star Wars stuff, I try to pick it up because there's just so much going on with Star Wars. There's a lot of stuff in the works. There's a lot of interest in Star Wars. So definitely, if you're a Star Wars fan, if you're into purchasing Star Wars stuff, there's just so much interest in Star Wars right now. So that's why I grabbed this one. This is one of my all-time favorite stories. One of my all-time favorite single issues of comic books ever. But this is a second printing variant. Ultimate Death of Spider-Man issue 160. Mark Bagley cover. This one I talked a little bit about in like a YouTube short or something like that, or my TikTok, but it's Thanos Death Notes. This one was so good. I really want to do an in-depth video on this. Don't know if I'm going to get to, but man, I really enjoyed that one a lot. Haven't read this one, but I'm pretty interested in this one. I love when the X-Men and Spider-Man team up, so it's Dark Web issue 1. And I paid cover price for these. This next one was super interesting, and I found this at my LCS. What's interesting about this one is it's a key issue. It's a 10-cent comic, like I think Golden Age comic. It's just really interesting because it's a dollar book. And so it is The Flash issue 112. So this one is super beat up. This one's definitely got to be like a 1.0. I'm not even sure if it's complete. I think it is. I think they just priced it that way because they want to move it, and it is in really rough shape, but the cover is intact for the most part, and it just looks really cool. It is the first appearance of the Elongated Man. So I looked it up on Key Collector, and if this would be in like pristine condition, you know, it would definitely have like, there's interest in this book. This one's really low. I'm not really sure, but it's just cool. It's a really classic Flash book. It's a first appearance, and it's a dollar book. So I just thought that was really interesting. Next up, Predator issue 5. Can't wait to read that one. Gargoyles issue 1. I'm so happy they're back. I love Gargoyles as a kid. All Against All issue 1 of 5. This looked really interesting. I read the premise on, I think, I can't remember, Key Collector or whatever, but this looks pretty interesting. These next two were strictly cover buys for me. Wow, this one's cool. Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duo book 2. And I just freaking love that cover art. It looks so cool. It's going to sound weird, but I love when Batman and Joker team up. I'm just saying that right now. Pretty awesome. For sure, Joker fans are going to love it, but man, this hilarious cover, it's, oh man, I'll just show you. The Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, issue 3. Holiday variant cover, and it's just so funny to me. I was literally talking with the shop owner about how cool that cover is. Next up, these are from another Austin Half Price Books. This one's further away from me. Normally, I don't get to visit this one that often. It's Spoof Issue 1. I paid $1 for this one. I've never seen this book in my life, and I don't know what it's about at all, but it looks like a fun retro book. If anyone has more information on it, you can let me know, but I paid $1. Paid $1 for this one also, and it's still sealed in its collector packaging or poly bag, but it's Adventure Comics starring Aquaman number 452, Legion of Collectors variant. So I'm sure there's probably an Aquaman fan out there who'd really like that one. This one I paid $1 for. I thought I heard that there was some kind of heat around this book, like there's interest. It's Greg Pak's Ronin Island number 1. I actually just want to read this one. I'm not sure if it has a lot of interest or not. This was another cover buy from, I believe I got this online. I can't remember who Ron's Comic Closet. Darth Vader, issue 29. Love that cover. Really cool Vader cover. Another really cool variant, DC vs. Vampires, issue 11. Love this Harley cover. Exterminators. I believe, I can't remember who the artist is. I think it's like Nakayama or something. But I really love this cover art. This is a variant cover, plush, issue 1. I read the first issue and I like it. I haven't made any videos about it, or I did actually, but I never posted it. Plush issue 1. This is the standard cover. This I got from my LCS. Creepshow issue 3. Midnight Suns issue 3. Another Nakayama cover with Magic and Ghost Rider. DC vs. Vampires issue 11 of 12. Really cool Green Arrow cover. Alien issue 3. Sergeant Rock versus the Army of Dead issue 3 of 6. Another copy of DC vs. Vampires issue 11. I think I picked up one of these at my LCS. More LCS stuff. Avengers Assemble issue 1 Alpha. Or Avengers Assemble Alpha issue 1. Justice Society of America issue 1. Survival Street issue 3. And this is the Superman issue 1 reprint, facsimile edition. Really cool. We're back to the Half Price Books in South Austin. So I got this one because I love Michael Turner. If you follow the channel, you know I'm a pretty big Michael Turner fan. This one is Witchblade and Elektra. Awesome cover. This next one's probably one of the coolest Elektra covers I've had. I've said that I think twice on these videos. Like, there's 2 Elektra covers that I really love, and this is the second one. Elektra issue 2. This is the Marvel Knights. Love that Bill Sienkiewicz cover. That just looks so cool. Some Ghost Rider books. Ghost Rider issue 5. Ghost Rider issue 24. Paid $1 for these. And Ghost Rider issue 23. Saturday Morning Adventures TMNT issue 1. Can't wait to read these. And here's the, I think, another issue 1. And here's a really cool Joker cover. Can't remember what issue this is for. And some Half Price book stuff. Amazing Spider-Man annual number 26. I think that's the first Venom solo story. I don't know why that one's significant exactly. Amazing Spider-Man issue 368. I paid $1 for that one. This one's a key issue, but it's kind of bent out of shape. It's King Shark's first appearance. Superboy number 9. I paid $1 for that one. Web of Spider-Man number 128. I paid $1 for that one. Spider-Man The Parker Years number 1. I paid $1.25 for that one. Cool John Romita Jr. cover. This one was pretty awesome. I paid $2.50 for this one. I love this cover of the Hulk. It's a fried pie variant. And the last item I was going to talk about today was this one right here. It's a CGC Harley Quinn 30th Anniversary Special number 1. I got this, I can't remember which eBay seller I got it from, but I think I paid like 20 bucks for this. I got this at a 2-pack. I'm saving the other one to talk about for later. But I did save on shipping, so it was like, I think 20 bucks for this one, and I think like maybe 30 bucks for the other one. But I actually didn't like this cover that much, but it kind of grew on me really quickly. It just looks really cool, so that's why I grabbed this one. And it is a CGC 9.8. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.